Hey, everybody, welcome! Today is Friday, the last day of the week. So, are you guys ready for some weekend action? My weekend action is catching up with any kind of editing, housework, and sleep I've missed out throughout the week. It's mainly housework, since I'm the only one that does housework in this house. Grandpa just used up an entire can of roach spray on one roach. It just wouldn't die immediately like he wanted. So he used up an entire can of roach spray on it. It's like, dude, calm yourself. This stuff isn't cheap, you know, and you're complaining about $500, $600 grocery trips. I'm trying to finish my breakfast. It's a hard-boiled egg. I had two before. This is my last one, the third one. I like hard-boiled eggs. If I'm going to cook eggs for myself, and I'm going to be busy, I would prefer hard-boiling them. Because I can do stuff while they're boiling. Because if you're going to fry them, you have to stay next to the eggs to make sure they don't over-fry. Or burn down the house, I guess. I don't know. No! Don't drop in the shells! Crap, now I have to pick off the shells. One sec. But Rolling, to answer your question, what kind of game is this? As far as I know, it's a story game. I was told by a friend of mine a while ago, I've had this game for a while, that this has a really good story, and someone like me who likes story, you'll pillar my Earth? Only on a Thursday, Gray. I was told that since I like story that I would like this. I know you're upset, my friend. That is some upsetting stuff. Your last message? Let me take a look. Be easier point than few hours of struggling. I mean, yeah, it would be easier, but is that what you want? So basically, what we're talking about is that Gray couldn't get the files for the save file for all the world. So we're probably gonna have to start over. That's a big rip for both of us. Especially for him, since he's the one who did more than me. I only got on for maybe, I don't know, a few hours a day, and mainly it was mining. I built a castle and a windmill. I'm gonna have to clean this bowl out. I'll do that after stream. This is my favorite little egg bowl. I put my eggs in there, carry it over here, take them out, put the shells in there, throw the shells into the trash can once I'm done. I don't feel like turning around every time. Okay, my breakfast is done. Ooh. Okay, autosave. Cool. I sure hope this is not a Souls game. I'm gonna have to get on to my friend. Excuse me, if it is. To be honest, I wouldn't be able to get on to my friend anyways, because I don't remember which friend it was. It was either Bannerwolf or Forrest that suggested this game. Or CDF Demand. I wouldn't put it past for CDF Demand because he loves story-based games. Ah, tea. Wow, this Oh, I have to press a button to continue. I was waiting for it. Okay. Okay, so book 1, chapters 1 through 7. Book 2, chapters 8 through 14. Sowing the Wind, Eye of the Storm, 15 through 21. What is this? Okay. Detroit! You're the only one streaming this, so I don't know how great it... I don't know either. I was told by a friend of mine that this was a great story game. Sure, let's do a tutorial. And since I like story games, I might like it. I've had it for a while, I just... yeah. Yeah, I understand that story, how great a story is based off of one's, actually, now I remember, it is CDF Demand that suggested this, and he liked Your Lie in April anime. Okay, walk by where you want to go by left. Oh, it's a point and click. Okay, move your cursor around a room. When your cursor changes to this, right click multiple times. Okay. Excuse me. To see all objects, characters, and exit, you can interact with, hold down the mouse wheel or press spacebar. Okay. Alright, we took some tools. Cool. How you doing, Detroit? I hope you're having a great day so far. Your inventory is displayed at the bottom of your screen on the left-hand side. Click your tools to equip them. Your tools are now equipped. Left-click on something to use them. Oh boy. Left-click when the white dot's in the green area. Okay, why did I do that to the gargoyle? Talk to Sally. Left click to choose your answer. Later in the game, could also skip lines of dialogue by left clicking. Wave to your daughter's to get your daughter's attention. Cough to get... Okay, let's cough. If you want to stay silent, wait for the timer to run out. Come with me, daughter. When your cursor changes to arrow, click on the explore another area. Double click on exit to speed things up. So it's a point and click exploration game. Year 1135. What was special in 1135? Was that the plague? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Henry the First death sparked off a succession crisis leading to a period known as the Anarchy, which came to head during the reign of Stephen the
This will be
Bull.
the last fire. After tonight, it won't be trees anymore, but walls and a roof. In Shiring, I will find a job.
What if the bishop wants to hire you for life? To keep his palace in shape, but maybe strengthen the town's defenses? Plain things, Tom Builder. Just walls and roofs.
there. Took me a lifetime to find some dry ones in this wet. Why didn't we just use your staff? That old thing would have done nicely.
Because that thing is precious. It's not made to burn. And we might be able to sell it. Right, now let's see if this does the trick.
Oh, okay. Make a campfire. Okay.
Yeah, should be dry enough.
I told you.
Yeah, it's one of those point-and-click games with a story in the background.
Martha, you want to cut up some turnips? We'll be making soup.
If it helps.
This is like,
Alfred,
if it
You go
helps.
look for water.
We could just eat snow.
No, it'll be proper water for my family. You sit, I'll take care of it.
You
Proper water.
still haven't answered my question, Tom Builder. What if the bishop offered you a job like they did in Exeter? Something that is beneath your craft, but pays for a lifetime. Easy work.
Well, building something is never easy.
You know what I mean. After Exeter, you said I could create something that matters, something that stands for eternity, or I could die setting up houses and sheds. But what if houses and sheds would feed your family? Would you stay this time, or would you keep on looking?
You know I could do so much more.
He seemed like that
You
kind of
said
guy.
the same thing then, and look where it brought us.
Oh, she's upset.
Just promise me you'll think about it.
Okay. Let me... Oh, you just collected a clue. Clues work like items. Use them on characters to talk about them, and use them on objects to ponder how the clue in the
Maybe we
object
can
might
sell the baby.
contain.
Alfred!
I'm joking. Don't listen to me.
Did you see a river nearby?
No, it's just woods.
Okay.
Any idea where I could find some water?
Papa, no. I'm doing my job and you have to do yours. Anything else would be unfair.
She tells it like it is.
I'll be right back.
I know.
I want to grab the staff.
Can you see the sun yet?
No, but Martha.
Don't distract me. I'm working.
Jeez, what's up with the little girl? Inspect.
Stupid snow.
Oh, okay, cool. Tom received this mason's tool, that's a mason's tool, as a farewell gift in Exeter, 1125. He uses it to lay the groundwork of a new building. Its shadow can tell him the time and point out the east. The direction a church must always face. Exeter was Tom's first time working on a cathedral, and initially it was like any other job. His master builder often scolded him for not working up to the standard. But soon, Tom began to understand the importance of appropriation and the symbolism of numbers and almost magical formulas for solid structures. The staff reminds him of his dream to one day build a perfect cathedral from the ground up.
We've never left.
Well, we're here now. Guess there's no use complaining.
Oh, hey, a metal pot. We probably need that. Well, somebody's hungry.
Hungry?
I'm fine.
Deep in the woods, a frozen puddle.
Too hard for my fist, but my pot should break it.
Okay, let's use the pot to break it.
Houses and sheds.
Oh.
Walls and roofs. I could do so much better.
So he's a impoverished
I have
architect.
to feed my family.
He looks so sad.
Tom, what's keeping you?
Dang, he has bags under his eyes. That should do. Oh-ho. Let's go see what the crow...
Shoo.
Shoe? Okay, I don't understand why you would shoe them.
Beautiful.
Strong granite. Okay. Alright. So the right-clicking just gives you thoughts of what's going on there. Why do I have the sinking feeling in my stomach that something's going to happen to this family? Like bandits type something happening. Oop. I meant to do that.
Did you think about what I asked you?
Oh boy.
I might never build a cathedral.
Is that so bad?
Why is a cathedral so special?
Well, you've seen a few. You should know.
Yes, but there are so many already. Why do you have to build another one? Is it because God needs more houses?
May I?
If you must.
Well,
Start with the walls.
actually, a cathedral isn't so different from any other house. It always starts simple, with some walls.
And on top of that, you put a roof.
Very good. A roof to keep off the rain, and walls to keep up the roof. Together that makes one big, long, but dark room. Like a cave.
Put in the windows.
So of course you may want some light coming in.
Windows.
Right. So the people inside can see what they're doing.
I think you forgot something. People can't get in if there are only walls.
What did you just guess?
So, what do you suggest?
Doors, of course.
Right. And not only doors, but a big and impressive one to let in as many people as possible. By now, we've carved quite a few holes in our cathedral. Unfortunately, not every building can carry a roof like that, and have so many windows.
So what do we do?
Good and solid work. That's what we do. If we don't want our cave to collapse, we have to make everything perfect. Not only strong, but consistent and perfectly even. The walls, the roof, the windows, everything perfectly proportioned.
You shouldn't say big words like proportioned when talking to a child.
What does it mean?
It means beauty. Well,
Wait, what?
it means Not only will it keep them dry,
let's give them hope.
it will give them hope. Agnes?
Oh,
Mama?
baby coming. Oh boy.
The baby is coming.
But it's not due. Have your waters broken yet?
Soon after we started walking this morning.
You should have told me.
I'm so tired. I don't believe I can bring it into the world.
But look at
Oh,
all the
no.
blood.
Help Agnes. Okay, let's grab that.
Let me cover you.
Alright.
Children?
Martha.
Martha? Collect some reeds and make me 2 lengths of string, each big enough for a necklace.
What for?
You'll see.
Okay,
What about me?
so him get some warm water.
Get more water.
I remember that
Take
in
snow
anime.
from us to make it warm.
Right.
I remember that in anime. Okay, now let's talk to Agnes.
Right, what can I do to help?
Stay with me.
Alright, let's tell her story.
Remember when Martha was born? And the Lady Isabella acted as midwife?
You were building a chapel. And you asked her to send her maid to fetch the midwife from the village.
Yeah, and she said, that drunken old witch will let her deliver a literal wolfhound pups. And she took us to our own chamber. Poor Lord Robert could not go to bed until Martha was born.
Okay, tell her another story.
I'd say for a year as bad as this one, we've managed quite well.
You lost your work. And then Martha almost got killed by that pig thief. You call that well?
I know. But we're still here for each other, aren't we? Holding together as a family. Us builders aren't carved out of measly wood. Never were.
Expect a lump of granite to come falling from my legs?
I wouldn't be surprised.
The water's warm now.
Put it next to me.
Okay, now what?
What else can I do?
Just stay with me.
That's all? Okay, hold her.
Oh, your hands are cold.
Oop.
I could warm them for you.
No. Stay here. Please. It's not long now. Be ready.
This is something else. Look around, I guess.
Alfred.
Alfred, take care of your sister.
Take care of your little sister.
She's all right. She's busy. Let me help too.
Well then, build a
Go
bigger
and
fire.
collect more wood. Let's have a bigger fire.
More wood.
Do what your father tells you.
Yes, Mother.
It's coming. Help me, Tom. It's coming.
I can see it.
We're not going to see this on stream, are we? I'm very ready to...
It looks
Okay,
horrible.
okay, never mind.
He's perfect. A perfect boy.
I was ready to change scenes at a moment's notice.
He's
How's the
still
mother,
breathing.
though?
It's all right. It will stop soon. Tom,
Yes?
thank you for being my midwife. Do you remember the night I came to you? In your lodge? When you were working on my father's church?
Of course. How could I ever forget?
I never regretted giving myself to you. Never. For one moment. Every time I think of that night, I feel so glad.
Me too.
Oh.
I hope you build your cathedral.
Oh. Why does this sound like dying
Thought you were
words?
against it.
I was. But I was wrong. You deserve something beautiful. Build a beautiful cathedral. For me.
He has something beautiful already. A family. She died.
Papa, what's wrong with her face?
Agnes. Agnes, wake up.
Aww. Aww. What? Is that the end of that book, or is this like the introduction? Oh, there's a novel. Makes sense. Okay. Okay, Pillars of Earth from the Ashes prologue. What you did. You want your cathedral to bring hope. You were hesitant to accept just any job the bishop might offer. You struggled to support Agnes during childbirth. You found information about Tom's past. Okay. That's good, right? Is that going to change how the future is played? That would be interesting. Wow, that was not even chapter 1. That was prologue. Philippe Jalapeno on a stick. Who's Philip?
The year of our Lord 1135 had come to an end. King Henry of England, son of William the Conqueror, had died. It was a time of poverty and death. In their despair, some had come to believe Christ and all his saints had gone to sleep, and that the pillars of the earth themselves had begun to crumble.
What are the pillars of the earth in this context? Stroke the pony.
Is there no one to welcome us?
Who goes there?
Oh,
You just crossed the bridge, right?
who dat? Who do that? Oh, look
That'll
at
be a
that
farthing
face.
for you and a penny for your horse.
How dare you ask a toll from a monk? Do you know who I am, brother?
The monk from the woods. Brother Paul said you'd be coming by. He said you'd bring cheese. It's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
Offer some cheese.
It is not much, but I can share this with you.
What was the face? Cloth still smells a bit like cheese that was wrapped in. Okay.
I hope now it will be easier for you to fulfill your duties.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Okay,
Will you take care of my horse, brother? I have come to see Prior James.
Prior James? That's him the bells are tolling for. Leave the horse here. I'll get it down to the priory later.
Wait, is Friar James dead
Fish
now?
should go nicely with that cheese.
What? Why are they ringing the bells?
Don't you know? The devil has come to Kingsbridge.
Who's the devil? Oh no, he's a friar too.
The devil has come to Kingsbridge?
Philip's Bible. You can use Philip's Bible on objects to find what the Bible tells Philip about them, or use it on people to discuss matters of faith. Okay. Oh my gosh. Let's use the Bible on the donkey.
Whoever is righteous has regard for the life of his beast.
She's getting old, was in St. John even before me. Hopefully many travels together ahead of us. Okay. What if we use the cloth on the post?
Useless, at least right now.
Darn. Hole in the ice. Bad feeling about this. I pray it was an animal. Reminder not to stray from the right path. Priory takes fish from the river. River removes the priory's meals. The river carries away the priory's waste. I completely forgot how bad waste disposal was back then. Far away from shearing. Nobles come only on holidays. Wouldn't come if it wasn't for the cathedral. Toll hut. Usually Brother Paul sits here. Where's Paul? Oh. Okay.
I wonder where Paul is.
Maybe Paul is this way.
Shall not pass!
But, Dragon, I want to pass the gas! Some beech nuts. Got some food. I think.
I pass in your
Roughtstone
general direction.
poking out from the ground. If I were a mason, it might be use of me. Or in my general direction. Gosh, goodness gracious. This game's a little loud for me. I need to lower on my end a little. There we go. I think my best bet is just to go to Kingsbridge at the moment. Ugh, excuse me. Why would I leave my donkey way far away from town, though? Oh. Many priory servants gone. Village almost deserted. Priory couldn't pay them?
Hello? I'm sure there was someone
music
moving
is,
behind a
yes.
window. Most
Not
houses
sure
are
about
empty.
any VA, if there's any. Yeah, seems fine now. Okay, so the music's a bit loud. Let me lower the music, if I can. There's something over there. Road to Gloucester. Not many travel along this road. People only come from the cathedral. Okay, let's go through the gate then. Ray was Ray was. Ray was a Ray. Yes. Crow. Oh. Apparently I just choked to death there. Horrid odor should be cleaned. Priory full of neglect. Horse. Hey Gray. How you doing, handsome? What did I do to the horse? Oh, I was petting it. I'm saying the music was a bit loud. I mean, we should lower it because I didn't lower it previously. Strong-looking mare must belong to a guest. A nobleman? At least this looks well kept. Guest master, a pious man. Or too early to retire. Kitchen feels like coming home. Always good to see Millis de Cuthbert. They deserve a better priory. At least the cloister stands strong. In St. John we contemplate outside, yet my flock is content. Only cathedral and shiring, far from any town. Visitors only come on holidays. Let's go to the kitchen first. Hi, stressed. You lowered the game's volume, which includes... Did I? No, I just lowered the music volume. Yeah. Here, I'll put it back. Well, I thought you were talking about it being loud for the stream as well.
Closed.
Okay. Door to cloister is open. Cool.
When he opened the sixth seal, I looked, and behold, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth.
That's the meal.
The moon became like blood, and the stars of the sky fell.
Winter has taken its toll. Planting a seed is like training a novice. Great things will come of it. Let's go to the bill first.
Why is this locked?
Oh. Shabby banger. Waste of cloth. At least fresh hay.
The Lord has given them plenty, and they let it go to waste. That'll be a waste. The cloth is useless, at least right now.
Okay. Well, that goes back to the village. We need to head back in. Yeah, there we go. Cemetery chapter house. Let's go to cemetery first. Fresh grave. Another grave. Another soul lying in wait. Another grave. Okay. So many buried here, awaiting judgment day. How many are without sin? Will I be without sin when the time comes? Prior. I don't know some of these words. Like, who is the prior? What title is the prior?
It's locked.
Prior James' house. In St. June's, I sleep in the dormitory. Does Prior really need his own house? I'm guessing the Prior is like the cathedral's head or something. Side entrance to cathedral. I prefer this one to the front gate. It's more humble. What's going on over
Thou
here?
shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the pestilence
Prior,
that
or
walketh
prior,
in darkness.
is the ecclesiastical
The
title
pestilence that
for a
rode in on the
superior in some
lightning that
religious
struck our
orders.
cathedral 4 years ago. Did you not all feel its presence here ever since? James did, and I did as well. But the Lord says,
I would never become a monk,
because he hath set his love upon me,
mainly because
therefore
shaving the
will
top
I
of your
deliver
head.
him. Our beloved Prior James.
I would
has
never
served
wear a
the
monk
Lord
hairdo
all
like
his
that.
life.
Never.
He shall be delivered from the darkness. From this.
And it's not as pretty as it looks in game like this. They actually skin you
Prior
there.
James.
Philip.
I've shaved my head completely.
Francis?
Not like this.
For many years, James has been our prior. After the upcoming election, I vow to lead Kingsbridge Priory with the same steady hand.
Yes,
Amen.
Glory, how you doing, you handsome bear, you? I would never become a monk because religion. I can't do Catholicism. They're just too strict for me. But I am non-denominational Christian.
Philip.
My
I told you
father
about
is an ordained
Kingsbridge
minister
years
as well.
ago. I did not expect to see you here.
I was
Not
on my way
become
back to
one
Gloucester
because of
and
all
wanted
the
to see you.
restrictions. Yeah.
Priest working
Restrictions.
in the world of
Yeah, I know
politics.
which one you're talking
You must
about.
tell us about it, Francis.
I'll non-denominate
Of
you.
course.
And his brother, Prior...
Only on a
what,
Thursday, Gray.
2 years?
Oink.
It's been 4 years, Cuthbert.
I see. How are things in St. John in the Forest, Philip?
Better than here in our mother house, Kingsbridge, it seems. I wanted to use my New Year's visit to talk to Prior James about this.
James did the best he could, Philip. If you had been here, you would know that.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
No, you're right, Philip. With a limp hand on the tiller, a ship is blown about at hazard and goes nowhere.
James
These
meant well.
idioms.
Of course he did. Please, forgive me.
Come by the kitchen later to see us, will you?
Okay. So the older man was all for the old prior,
Brother Cuthbert seemed upset.
but these guys
Well, we
don't
all
seem
are.
too impressed
The way
about him.
James died was disturbing.
Wait, how'd he die?
Disturbing? How did Prior James die?
7 days ago, Brother Remigius found James's room empty. We all looked for him for hours. Then we found his footprints by the bridge and a hole in the ice. Oh no.
No.
In the small hours of Christmas Day, he must have walked out on the river. We didn't even find his body. The river took him, and the cold.
I will pray for James.
If this was suicide,
See me when you have time.
Catholics believe
I will be
suicide
with
is a
you.
sin.
And I should go and see how Brother Cuthbert is doing. It's good to see you, Philip. Maybe things will get better after the chapter elects the new prior.
Hopefully. I will come by the kitchen later, Milius.
Alright, what is Francis doing here, and where is he? Wait, which one was Francis again? Remember when I was a young monk, I was full of questions, but this place for quiet contemplation. But this.
At least it wasn't religious who punished us. Brother Marcus said he's taking a beating now once a week.
Talk to novices.
You look like you want to ask me something.
You are Philip of Gwynedd?
Yes, but you can call me Brother Philip.
You see? Told you he wouldn't mind.
Yes. Now ask him.
How about you ask him?
I already asked Brother Andrew.
That doesn't count. He wouldn't answer.
If you promise to lower your voices from now on.
Oh, of course.
We promise.
Brother Milius told us you know the scripture very well. Could you tell us about God's temple?
Brother Andrew wouldn't tell us.
Must be a place.
Andrew wouldn't tell you.
Cathedral.
Andrew wouldn't tell you. Why?
He got very angry with us.
What?
We had to say the Lord's Prayer 150 times.
Sheesh.
Each of us is God's temple, for he created us.
What's going on with Andrew?
The guest master said Prior James destroyed God's temple.
And that children...
So Andrew's the guest master, is what I'm guessing.
Prior James did not commit suicide.
But no one saw him that night. No one knows.
God knows. God knows what sent him running out onto the ice.
They say the devil was chasing him.
Don't say his name.
I have seen brave men run, for many reasons. Never have I
Blind?
seen the devil. So we should not make room for him, neither here nor in our hearts.
Oh, Glory's blind?
Yes, Brother Philip.
Thank you, Brother Philip.
Looks like some ASMR stuff. Or is that panties on the head? Okay, let's see here.
So, again, we're all God's temple.
All of us.
Because...
Okay, is this door
This
open?
priory is so much bigger than our small cell in the forest.
Hey, I've got a map. Dragon. Okay.
Locked.
Oh, it's still locked? Okay. Let's go back to the village and take a look around. See if anything's changed. Oh, that's interesting. Nothing there's changed. Maybe there's... No? How about we go back to the south? Oh, somebody's back here. Brother Paul, we missed you.
Brother Paul?
Philip. Ah, ouch.
Oof.
Oh.
His feet.
What's wrong with your foot, Brother Paul?
Oh, just a chilblain. It will ease when the spring comes.
You should have a fire.
It's all right. It's not that cold.
Don't take it lightly. Many will die this winter for lack of food or shelter.
Remigius thinks the Lord is testing us. Only the sinners perish.
No, the poor perish, and those that he has freezing out here.
Don't say anything to Remigius.
Wag, 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 wag.
If he thinks I've been complaining, he'll be displeased.
Wait.
How is your foot?
Oh, we already did that. Can I?
I still think you should have a fire.
Oh, okay, it's a different thing. Okay. I
have to leave, Brother Paul.
Take care of yourself. It's getting colder, I think.
So someone's threatening the monks. Okay, path between the trees. Let's go see if anything's changed over here. Nothing's changed. It's me, I am threatening
James,
them.
I pray for you that when you stand before God, he will look upon you with mercy.
That is very threatening, yes, I agree. Hey Dragon, you have that emote set that you showed me yesterday? Wait back. St. John journey took a day. That's it? Okay. There's nothing I can do here by the looks of it. Yes! Gremlin-izzy! Gremlin-zy! Oh, there's this stuff. I was wondering where that all went. Wait, can I not use it here? Wait, what if the cloth can help his feet?
Are you studying the Bible, Brother Paul?
Me? No. I always lose the words when I try to read. But I listen carefully to what James and Remigius tell us.
A cloth.
Maybe a hot stone wrapped in a cloth like this might help Paul.
Okay, so I need to find a hot stone.
I think I'll keep them for now.
I need to find a hot stone.
The cloth is useless, at least right now. That would be a waste. The shape of these stones is always proof to me that the Lord has created all this, as are the shapes of leaves and snail shells. God has made them and has made them well.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that must be the quest I'm doing right now. Oh,
Francis doesn't seem to be here. Maybe someone saw him leaving the cloister.
Okay. Okay. So we got a couple of things we need to do. We need to find a rock we can somehow heat up to put in the claw. And then we need to find Francois. I doubt that's his name. That's probably Francis. Francois. There's 2 horses now. There was only one last time. Oh, this is Philip's pony. Oh, that's my pony. That's my pony. Can I?
I think I'll keep them for now.
Okay.
I think I'll keep them.
All right.
Francis doesn't seem to be here. Maybe someone saw him leaving.
The front gate's open now. Oh. Holy water. Okay. That's my pony, my little pony theme. Oh, God.
The flock uses holy water as if it could cure any illness. The scripture only mentions it as a means to find out if a woman lay with a man that is not her husband. But the water gives people hope and faith. Who could argue with that?
Wait, what? What? That's what the holy water's all about? Okay, now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. 1 second. One uno momento por favor. Holy water. Been blessed by a member of clergy, religious figure during in history, text, perceive, using holy water to Apostle Matthew. Plausible that earliest Christians used water purify purposes, analyze employment, use and storage, holy water and priest, baptism, blessing, places, object. Sacramental sacrifice. There's nothing in here that I can read real fast that tells me anything, so I'll just have to look that up later. Theme starts playing. Theme starts playing. The pony starts talking. God is abandoning the world. No! What is that one anime where God actually abandons the world but sends someone from a different world in order to save it or something like that? I'm putting out all the candles. They're expensive. We don't need them on. They neglected to do this. Dim the light of the cathedral, let there be darkness. Oh. Wait, am I the devil in this? Oh. Where's Francois? We found Francois. Nah, it's Francis. You look troubled.
Francis, you look troubled.
You could always read me.
Like a book, little brother.
It's good to see you, Philip. King Henry is dead.
So they're brothers.
I know. Word reached St. John's shortly before I left.
First the king, and now Prior James.
God has a plan. I'm going to try to go a positive outlook for this guy. I know he does, but
King Henry's death caused quite a commotion in the world of politics. Dark times are coming. There will be war.
Notes, Rivalry for the Throne Part 1. Let's take a look. Francis's notes about the late King Henry, Empress Maud, and King Stephen, Part 1, dated 1st January 1136. For many years, our late King Henry had been without an heir. His only legitimate son, as well as several other relatives, has drowned while crossing the English Channel one night in 1120. Finally, his daughter, Maud, gave birth to a boy. It was Henry's last wish that the infant grandson would continue his reign as Henry II. Once the boy came of age, and until that day, his mother, the daughter of the king, would rule his place. Okay. Woo! Oh. Ask how I can help.
Only we could stop the suffering.
Maybe we can. I came not just to meet you. I was sent to look for a messenger of my lord, Earl Robert.
Here? In Kingsbridge?
Farmers said the messenger was heading for Kingsbridge 2 weeks ago. The knight was carrying a confidential document that might change the course of the conflict. people here trust you. Maybe the monks here know something?
We will find him.
One more thing. No one can know why we're looking for the knight.
Okay, so we're about to do conspiracy shizniz, tiz whiz.
About that knight.
He was carrying an important document for my master. You have to find it.
Okay. I'm thinking the knight might be
The
dead.
cloth is useless, at least right now. I think I'll keep them for now. I wonder, Francis, how much of your work is related to our Lord?
All of it. But Earl Robert is not a pious man. I try to guide him as best I can, but I cannot change what he has me writing or reading.
Huh. Okay.
Our Father that art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Oh gosh.
On earth
Please
as in
don't tell
heaven.
me he's gonna do the
Give
whole
us this day
prayer.
our daily
It's a
bread,
really long
and
prayer.
forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors.
Oh god,
And
he
lead us
didn't do
not
the
into
entire one.
temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Whew.
Amen.
I do not have the patience to sit
The cloth
through
is useless,
the
at least right
entire prayer. Never have, never
That
will.
would be a waste. To give a sermon here. On a holy day, it could reach so many.
Door to staircase. Leads up to the roof. Never been that high up. I hope I never have to. Wait, is he afraid of heights like I am? Okay, let's go back to the cloister. My dog is just standing in
God
the
created us
doorway
in his
looking
image.
out.
That's why we can all pray to him.
We don't
All
need
right.
to go to church for that.
Brothers, have you two heard about a knight visiting Kingsbridge?
The Earl of Shiring was here, and some of his knights.
And many other nobles at Christmas.
It would have been a lone rider, a messenger.
I don't think so.
If someone had come to Kingsbridge, Brother Paul would have seen him.
Brother Paul went back out to his toll hut.
I see.
Okay,
Thank you.
so we need to go talk to Brother Paul again. But first, I wanted to check out the cemetery again, see if anybody went there. I forgot to
No,
check out
we
these
are the
side
temple.
areas.
But why a church?
Yep, somebody's here. Arnoldus? Arnaldus? Oh, there's some people down there too.
Brother Arnaldus, how are you?
Huh? What?
How are you? Are you well?
Oh, Brother Philip. Yes, I am well. It's just that the dead won't stay in the ground.
What?
What?
The dead. It's probably those badgers always digging up the graves.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll keep them for now. The cloth is useless, at least.
Probably dug grave for James, but James' grave is empty. How many empty graves are there?
Do not rebuke an older man, but encourage him, as you would a father.
What was that?
Scripture, Brother Arnaldus.
What?
All is well. Do not mind me.
Okay, there's more novices down here.
My father gave the priory a good deal of land to keep me fed. I won't eat salted fish all day.
Me neither.
Oh.
Shall we go into the cellar again tonight?
Yes, Brother Marcus.
You still have old Cuthbert's keys? Indeed I do. I hid them right in the church. Stuffed them in the large crack in the wall. I could do some crack stuffing myself. I bet you could.
Wow, now we know where the keys are. But first, let's rep a bit
not
the...
now.
Aw.
We should go to shiring sometime. Heard they have a big-titted harlot there. One that would even do you. What's that supposed to mean?
These boys are bad boys. Are they confessing without knowing it? Lost their way? Not beyond saving.
No, not now.
Okay, I guess not. Okay, we need to head back into the cathedral. There's a crack that needs unstuffing. I'm sorry, I had to.
Why do we create temples if we are a temple? Isn't it almost...
That's a good question, kid. Why do we create temples when we are temples? Oh, where did he say? In the cathedral. Crack in the wall.
The novice said he hid the keys in here. They're here. I have them.
All right. Can I use these keys to go up?
I'll stay down here.
What?
I'm not good with heights.
Yeah, he's afraid of heights like I am. He's a brother from another mother. All right. Wasn't the kitchen locked? Not anymore.
Philip.
Brother Milius.
Come. Warm yourself by the oven.
Is that Philip? Tell him to warm himself by the oven.
Thank you, Brother Cuthbert.
Tell him to warm himself by the oven. Not that. I've already been told that.
Did you see a knight in Kingsbridge?
You mean, aside from the nobles attending the Christmas service? No. I don't remember any knights visiting us.
Hard at work, as usual, Milius?
I have to serve salt.
Earlier you
fish
mentioned an
6
anime
times
where
a
God
week.
abandoned the world. Are you talking about the one
Here
in
you
anime
have
where
fresh fish
there
every
are
day at
God
your cell in the
candidates, or are you
forest.
talking about where God is
Every
attacked?
other day, we even have poultry.
No, there's an anime where the God resurrects someone from another world
wonderful
and
work,
tells
St.
them
John's
that all the gods have abandoned this world, but it can still be saved by you, type thing.
We, on the other hand, had a weak prior for 13 years. May the Lord rest his soul. What you worked hard for at St. John's is wasted here in the mother house.
After the election, the new prior ought to put things right.
Remigius, put things right.
Who would vote for Remigius? He would be no better than Prior James.
Oh boy.
He is the sub-prior, and he made promises to some of the brothers, like the sacrist. He's about to burn all the books and documents in the prior's room, including the priory's ledgers.
Remigius says James asked for everything to be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
What?
Sounds like there's a conspiracy going on here.
Without the ledgers, the priory's finances will be beyond saving. Was no one else nominated?
Only Cuthbert.
I refuse. I'm too old.
No one else dares to follow in Prior James's footsteps. Not since he began talking to the devil.
Excuse me?
What?
One day, he started talking to the devil, as if they were standing side by side.
Oh, he must have had, It comes with age. I can't remember
He was
what that's
bargaining with the devil for his soul, whispering about his sins.
His sins?
Or he could have been a schizophrenic. Dementia, yeah, that. Thank you. Well, that's all I can ask
We'll talk
him.
more later.
Mostly. But I do want to talk to Cuthbert.
Brother Cuthbert.
Ah, we were waiting for you. I hope you brought some of that wonderful cheese you make at St. John's.
Oof.
I gave it to one of your novices.
Why would you do that?
He said it's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
Greedy brother Marcus.
You are too trusting, Philip.
Oof. Wait, this isn't Isekai. Mitskatsu. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right.
I'm sorry for how I talked to you about the Priory earlier. It's just that at St. John's, we worked hard to become self-sufficient. We've given so much to Kingsbridge, our mother house. And the Priory here is in a horrible state.
Don't you think I know that? Ah. We should be rich. The Priory has much land and collects from many parish churches. But we are in debt. Our novices steal from us, Philip.
The novices are stealing?
Well, we know that now because we
Yes.
already...
Someone took my keys. Remigius blames me for losing them.
I got them.
But someone used them to steal food from the cellar, more than once. Today I found something missing again.
I found your keys.
Cuthbert, I believe I found your keys.
Where did you find them?
The thief hid them in the cathedral.
That is a sacrilege. Will you report the thief to Remigius, Brother Philip?
I will think about it.
Keep them until we know what to do, will you?
Okay, let's inquire about the night now.
Has there been a night to Kingsbridge recently?
Emilius, wasn't there a poor soul found dead before Christmas?
I don't know if he was a knight.
He was put to rest in the cemetery.
The cemetery? That was the right thing to do.
So we need to go back to the cemetery now. Alright. Let's
Let
go
us continue
back to
another
the
time,
cemetery.
Brother Cuthbert.
Of course.
Wait, how do you find out if food is missing if you don't have access to your keys to a locked cellar? Blub, 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 blub. Blub, blub, blub. Okay, we finished kitchen. We've got keys. Let's go around the cathedral. Because people are hungry, so food must be missing. A different set of keys. That makes more sense there, Gray. A different set of keys. Okay, so let's first ask him about X-ray vision. By God's blessing, I can see your undergarments.
A knight. A knight? Yes. He's here. Right here.
Do you
No,
know who
my
he
first guess was correct. The nice
How
died.
did he die?
Brother Paul found him.
Where is Paul?
Down at the bridge, freezing his walnuts off, I reckon. He talked to him.
Freezing his walnuts
I only put him in the ground. That's all I ever do.
Do you have any idea what the knight was doing here?
Probably tried to jump off the end of the world.
What do you mean?
There is nothing here. Kingsbridge lies at the end of the road. Nobody comes here.
Okie dokie. Do I?
These will not be of much help.
Aw, I was gonna dangle them in front of them and be like, dude, I found your keys you were hiding, you thief. Nah, that's not very pious of me.
Don't say that.
Why not?
Wait.
We wouldn't be here if it weren't for the cathedral.
You know, I don't think I've ever been to the
It feeds us.
chapter house.
What we have to ask ourselves is, can our St. Adolphus still protect Kingsbridge in these dark times?
The first guy looks like he's an evil
He couldn't
guy.
protect Prior James. Ever since that lightning struck the cathedral, he wasn't the same.
When you take over my position as sacrist, you should implore the bishop to send us a new relic. By then I'll be sub-prior. The new prior and I will support you in this.
Why do they need a new relic?
A new relic might also attract more pilgrims.
Philip of Gwynedd, I wanted to talk to you.
Why does he look so
dare
angry?
you disturb Brother Remigius' requiem?
I'm afraid the choir is waiting for me.
Stay, brother. There's no reason you shouldn't hear what Philip has to say for himself.
Oh boy.
I was shocked by the prior's death.
We all were. I'm sure at St. John's you're a good prior, but here we adhere to the rules.
Brother Andrew, have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
Aside from the ones that visited for Christmas? No. If there had been an official guest, I would know.
Would you?
No one stayed at our guest house.
Oh, he's the gas master. Gas master. The guest master.
You mentioned a new prior.
The election will be held in a few days, when we all convene for the chapter meeting.
Alright, well, that's all I can do.
Let us continue this conversation later.
Of course. There's a lot of planning for me to do for the upcoming election.
Okay. So, what is that
We are
room?
people of God. Yet we need to eat too.
We come together here. The pilgrims donate. So do the nobles.
Path to the mill. Yeah, okay. Why do I have so many booty related from me? Because you're special, my friend. You're special. Jeez Louise! Unlock a secret room in the Kingsbridge. Wait, this is a secret room? Probably beyond repair. How much work to build. How much neglect to let it fall apart. Dusty cloth. Nothing special about it. Oh? What's this? Wards carved into the wood in the old mill found January 1136. Brothers, I have to leave. I have not found God to be here with you. The cane of the sub-prior Remigius shall never again hit my back. Never again. Maybe I shall find God elsewhere. Thomas, September 1134. So Remigius is abusive. If he's the sub-prior, he's the one they're trying to vote into the prior seat right now. Okay. Oh, that's all there is? I think that's all there is. Woods carved in wood, if it were a message. There's no food in here. Alright, let's head back to the old man that's at the south. And we'll ask him about the night as well. I still haven't found a stone.
Brother Paul, a word.
Ask about the night.
Have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
A knight? Oh, yeah. Yes. He was just lying by the road, just a mile away from the priory. He must have fallen from his horse.
Where is he now?
He died. We buried him in the cemetery.
Did he have a name? Did he say anything?
He could not speak. But the look in his eyes told me he was afraid. I held his hand and prayed with him while he died.
Did the knight have anything with him?
There was a letter. I gave it to Prior James. Remigius will probably burn it with the rest of James's papers.
Okay, so we gotta get in there and stop him from burning it.
After his death, except for his Bible.
I heard about this. I think that would be unwise.
Sometimes I wonder if it was because of that letter. A few days later, Prior James fell through the ice. Right here. Philip, maybe I brought a curse on Kingsbridge.
How could a letter
How
bring
could a
harm?
letter bring harm?
The word of God brings salvation. But what if the devil took to writing? What then?
That's fair. That is very fair. Okay, so we need to get back to the priory. Wait, how... Oh, I need to go to the road first. So whatever happened to the architect that lost his wife in the prologue? Cloister, kitchen, guest house, stables.
There was something. He's right.
What's
now
going on?
stop it. Concentrate.
There it was again.
Oh. Okay.
You seem troubled, brother.
They won't. They won't sing.
It's Adolphus.
There was nothing, believe me.
I heard him crying in the crypt. I think I heard him too.
No, you are mistaken.
It sounded like a whip, like he was chastising himself. It's the end of days.
Brother Philip, please help me. Prove to them that there is nothing and no one down there.
Okay, so how do I get to the crypt? Oh, right there.
Locked.
Not anymore! Is this gonna turn out to be some kind of Diablo knockoff now?
Let's see what we can find. No reason to be afraid.
Well, I have good news and bad news.
Hello?
What's your good news first?
Ah!
He jumped. What is that? Oh, it's a bird.
What is that?
It's a bird.
What is that? It's the size of a child. Hello? Ah! Oh.
It's an owl.
An owl. Just an owl.
How to even get in?
The choir will be relieved to know that. I should tell them. The brothers did hear something after all.
Can I give it some nuts? No? I can't give it nuts? If an owl is in there, there's another way in. Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Can I smack it with the word of
I will
God?
contemplate this later.
Dang, I can't smack it with the word of God and turn it Christian.
The saint rests in peace.
That guy was there scary. Remains saying of Adolphus, one of 49 martyrs of Cordoba, just lying in what?
The saint.
Anything else to do? No? That's it? Alright. I've never seen an owl up close and personal, so I wouldn't be able to confirm or deny they're scary. But they look like they might be.
There is no need to worry, brothers. Adolphus is resting in peace. It was just an owl.
I told you it was nothing.
Right.
God bless you, Brother Philip.
I knew I heard something.
Now, be silent, concentrate, and...
Okay, they sing decently. On the earth, as if God was pointing at us, if we fall from grace. Can I go up there now?
I'll stay down here.
No?
I'm not good with heights.
Yes.
Chapter
We must
house,
take good
cemetery,
And our cathedral. We must.
front, mill. Wait, where is the priory house? The path to the mill, right? No. That's not it. Maybe path to cemetery? Did I see? Discord are we talking about? All I said was good news. Oh, right, I see it now. Never mind. Good news server is back up. Bad news, still lost, saved it. Crap. That really sucks. There it is. The house of the prior. Oh, I didn't need keys after all. Whoa, who's that? Oh, he's bull. No, he's
I asked not to be disturbed.
Brother Remigius, I'm sorry I interrupted your service.
You mean Prior James's service?
Quite so. I heard he fell through the ice. Horrible.
Yes. I was the one who found his rosary by the river. Now let me continue my work.
He killed him.
Why would Prior James walk out onto the river at night?
He was chased.
By you.
Chased? By whom?
The accuser.
But why would the devil be chasing him?
Better to not get involved in all this. Hmm?
Oh, my screen just
Don't
went
you have
blur
your
for
own
a second.
diary
1
set
second.
to run?
I can't see a thing. Okay, there we go. Ask about the devil.
You really believe the devil killed the prior?
Some of the brothers do, and I respect their beliefs. We may never know what happened, and that's that. Now let me get back to my work.
Let's report the key theft.
Brother Marcus stole Cuthbert's keys.
Murderer monk, yeah.
Brother Marcus. I will deal with him. You were right to report this to me. Theft is something we cannot take lightly.
Report a crime to the monks in Cambridge about reporting key theft.
About the keys that were stolen by Brother Marcus.
I will deal with him. You were right to report this to me.
About the keys
So
that were
nothing
stolen
new.
by Brother Marcus.
I will deal with him. You were right to report this to me.
Okay, I want to see the documents.
I would like to take a look at Prior James's documents.
And why is that, Brother Philip?
Well, our little cell has given much to the Mother House. I would like to ensure that all is accounted for.
So you do not trust us, Philip, is that it?
The state of this priory.
The state of this priory is the concern of the Prior of Kingsbridge.
I still would like to see the prior's documents.
They will be burned tonight.
I heard about that.
It was Prior James's last wish. I'm following his request.
But the new prior will be lost without the ledgers and contracts.
After the election, I'll be the new prior.
For now, you are not. Only the chapter meeting can decide on these matters.
Of course. Brother Andrew will surely understand why you would go against
Hey,
James's last
QQ!
request.
What's up? What you doing? Sacris must organize a chapter meeting to say Prior James's documents. About the chapter meeting.
About the chapter meeting.
Oh, talk to Brother Andrew. He will be just as pleased as me to have you around. Now leave.
Jeez, this guy's rude. But there's definitely a conspiracy going on here. Had a night with him probably in the prior's room. I can't go into the prior's room, can I? Without that happening.
What is it? Can you not see that I'm working?
Yeah, okay, so I can't do anything about that. How you doing, QQ? You doing well? Will he
That
be...
way I won't get Andrew to organize a chapter meeting.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cantor, Francois.
I should talk to Andrew's sacrist instead. It's the only way.
Andrew Sactress? Where's Andrew at? Would he be in the chapter house? There's Andrew, right. Prior's books. Let's ask about the letter first.
I'm looking for a document that was in the possession of Prior James.
How does that relate to my tasks? Talk to Remigius.
Okay, we need to tell him it must not be burned.
We can't allow Prior James's books to be burned.
That, Philip, was Prior James's wish.
This priory is in debt. And without the ledgers and documents, that will never change. Besides, the wisdom in his books is priceless.
It is not up to you to make decisions in this priory, Brother Philip.
Oh, scripture. Let's see if that...
Do not domineer over those in your charge, but be an example to the flock.
1 Peter chapter 5. You are right. You shall argue your case in front of the brothers in a chapter meeting today.
Yes.
Thank you, Brother Andrew.
When I'm done here, I will tell all the monks to come to the chapter house.
Would it help if I went and told some of them?
Feel free to do that. But I insist that the choir finishes practicing before we start. They're already behind schedule.
You have to be scheduled to sing in a area where nobody's listening? In order to say, document all brothers to the meeting. Okay. So I need to go and tell everyone that it's meeting time!
There will be a chapter meeting in a few minutes.
Oh yes, we will be there.
Thank you for letting us know.
Alright, now to the cemetery. There's 3 in the cemetery, unless they've changed locations. Yep, 3 in the cemetery.
Brother Arnaldus, there's a chapter meeting today.
Today, I'll be there. Wouldn't miss that.
He sounds bored out of his mind. Wait, what?
A waste of time.
Waste of time, but they're part of the priory. Oh well. I should tell the prior.
Oh.
Oh, okay, well, I can't. Okay, well then we'll go to the horse. No, let's go around the path real quick. And let's go pick up the old man from the toll area. Boom. All right, Brother Paul.
There will be a chapter meeting soon.
Ah, thank you for letting me know, Philip. Ah, my foot.
It's too cold for you here.
Paul really needs to make a fire. Alright. Now, the kitchen should have 2. Should we tell the horses to join in too?
It's getting cold. When will these novices learn to close the door?
There will be a chapter meeting today.
You convinced Andrew? Miracles do happen. We will be there. You have our support.
Let's go tell him about it.
There will be a chapter meeting today.
Excellent. I can't wait to see you and Remigius quarrel.
Cuthbert?
Do not worry. We are on your side.
That's funny.
I'm looking for a document that was given to Prior James.
It's probably in the prior's room then.
We found the keys. Did something about
Cuthbert,
it.
I believe I found.
Where did you find them?
Okay, it's the same.
Will you report the thief?
Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Am I forgetting anyone? We got the 2 in the cloister, 2 in the kitchen. Sorry about that. The 1 in the graveyard. We can't do the prior's house. I guess that's everyone? Do I just tell them that we're done?
The choir has finished singing. The cantor should find time now. Are you ready for the chapter meeting, Brother Philip? If you have any other business to take care of in Kingsbridge, do it now. The meeting could take a long time.
I think we're ready.
The chapter meeting is more important.
All right. So far, it has an interesting story.
And this is why Prior James's wish must not be honored. Kingsbridge Priory would be beyond saving without financial records.
I think we have all understood the reason for your concern, Brother Philip. But before we come to a decision, let us hear other voices of concern.
I would like to know why you would doubt the wisdom in Prior James's decision.
Maybe you didn't know him as well as we did, Philip. I can say I knew him well. We all here knew him.
How wise was Prior James, really?
Philip, you are going too far. I will tell the bishop about this.
Brothers,
let him speak.
Brothers, please. Let's hear what he has to say.
Oh, heavens.
hear him out, brothers. I was stubborn as well, but he made me see it.
Well, that's not an easy thing to do.
Yes.
I owe James much. He was the one who asked me to take care of St. John in the Forest.
One of the most prosperous cells in all of Shiring, if not England.
It was a wise decision then.
But his last wish was not? Well, was it? What are you waiting for? Answer me.
Is walking on thin ice wise?
Who does he think he is?
I think I
May
make
the
more
Lord
enemies.
Forgive him. He knows not what he is saying.
No. I have taken offense to Philip's words myself today. Sometimes Brother Philip ought to temper his words, but there is always truth in them.
Yes. Philip asked us a question. Was it wise to walk out onto the ice?
God was testing Prior James.
I say the devil chased him. Do you doubt that? Do you doubt that, Philip? Surely you must have an answer. I know because Prior James confided in me.
If the Lord tested James, then he is testing all of us. I trust the Lord, so did James, and so should all of you. He was misguided when he walked onto the ice that night, as he was misguided in his last wish. Whatever or whoever misguided him.
Maybe it wasn't the devil. We've never seen him.
The novices would be better advised not to speak up.
Philip is a good man. He was the only one to say I should have a fire.
But did he do anything besides talk?
No.
So he did nothing to soothe your pain. He had only warm words.
Crap,
Very
I should have
well,
found
Philip.
that stone.
But why don't you tell us the real reason you have come before us? You not only came to save these books, you have another motivation, do you not?
I am here only to help this priory.
This priory, of course. I say it is not a coincidence that he should make his voice heard now, shortly after James's passing and before the elections.
What are you saying, Brother Remigius?
This is not about James. It is about him. He wants to be prior.
No. I came here to talk to James.
I think that is a wonderful idea.
Wait, what?
I nominate Philip of Gwynedd to be the new prior of Kingsbridge.
Wait, what?
I can't disagree with that.
Well, yes, obviously.
Excellent choice.
What about Remigius?
That's surprising.
Great
Prior
idea.
Philip.
Brother Philip, do you accept the nomination?
Dang it. I
Thank
don't know
you
if
for
we
your
were
kind
supposed
offer,
to do that.
But we would not want to impose on you, Brother Remigius.
Oh, but I insist. I will help you.
No, you really must not. We will see you later. Thank you. We don't have much time. Evening Mass will begin soon.
Should I not have accepted the nomination?
You've never been good at saying no. And Milius is right. Kingsbridge needs you.
Excuse me.
What about St. John's?
I will ride there tomorrow. I will let them know you will be staying in Kingsbridge for a few days. Thanks to you, these documents and books will not be burned.
Oh, so I successfully
Now
did
we
it.
have to find that letter.
You truly think the letter can help prevent a war?
If the message says what I think it says, then yes, I do.
Alright, so let's inspect this note. Francis's note about the late King Henry, Empress Maud, and King Stephen, Part 2, dated 1st of January, 1136. Well, obviously there's a lot of items we need to get in this book. Our new Stephen is supported by most of our Norman overlords and even by the church. His younger brother Henry is Bishop of Winchester and one of the most important priests in all of England. He made Stephen swear an oath of influence on political affairs under King Henry. A good day for the church and for us. The trouble is that my lord Earl Roberts of Gloucester is one of the king's bastards. He wants to see his half-sister, Maud, on the throne, believing she would heavily rely on his guidance and advice during her reign. The name of Empress Maud, he and his allies have reformed a rebellion against King Stephen not long now, and there will be a war. Oh boy. Let's check this barrel. Nope, nothing in the barrel.
James spent much time writing in the last 10 years. Instead of a prior, he became more of a recluse.
That is what you monks do, isn't it?
It used to be.
Can I find anything this time, or is it going to be the same thing? It's the same thing. Blank sheets of parchment, musty smell, should store in a drier place. What's this tablet?
The handwriting on this tablet is hardly legible. Whoever sheds the blood of man, by man shall his blood be shed.
I mean, that makes sense.
Did Prior James write this?
Let's continue looking.
Writing tablet, daylight helps saving candles, can see a whole priory from here. Alright. What about this tome here?
Francis, I think I found it.
We found it.
In the Bible?
Revelations, the Apocalypse of St. John. And they called to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him who is seated on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of their wrath has come, and who can stand? The Lamb? What was James afraid of?
Was it
this letter?
No, the letter is still sealed. Break the seal.
That's one way to break the seal. Backslap it. Handsy over there, Glory. Glory Handsy Bear Jr. Okay, let's check the letter. Letter dated December 18th, 1135. Robert of Gloucester. Name the day, and we will be ready to shed blood in the name of Empress Maud, and I, my bondsman, will ride against Stephen of Blois. We do not start the war, but we shall unleash it. Stephen himself started it, the day he betrayed King Henry's daughter and took her throne. He and those who swore loyalty to him. Bartholomew, Earl of Shiring.
Oh, this is it. You found it.
The Earl of Shiring is about to start a war.
Yes. He's made contact with my own master, Earl Robert of Gloucester.
Who is this King Stephen that has taken the throne?
A nephew of King Henry. Do you ever think of the day our parents died?
Francis.
So these guys
you
are
know I don't like to talk of that.
I know. It's just that I think of them all the time. And I've always blamed King Henry. The church suffered under his rule as much as we did in Wales. Philip, you have to show this letter to the Bishop of Kingsbridge.
Wait a minute.
Why me?
Because you have to. There's no other way. Our late King Henry was opposed to Rome's influence in England. King Stephen, on the other hand, swore to preserve the rights and privileges of the church, and we can help him if you tell the bishop to protect Stephen.
You are conspiring against your own lord, Earl Robert.
I want a king who supports the church. I want these dark times to end. I want to stop the Earl of Shiring from starting a war. He could set the whole of England on fire. My lord the Earl of Gloucester can never know what I was doing here. You must not tell the truth about how or where you got this letter. Don't tell anyone I was involved.
Okay. Let's go with this plan.
You really think the bishop will help?
Tell him you found the letter by coincidence.
And if he does not believe me?
Coincidence.
What then?
He will believe you. The question is, will he really try to stop the Earl of Shiring?
That's a good question.
I will ride to St. John's and tell your monks you will stay in Kingsbridge until the election.
What if the Earl of Shiring finds out what I'm doing?
There we go.
What if the bishop tells him?
And I just pulled my screen.
Calm down. He is your bishop.
There we go.
I'm a simple monk. Who am I to talk to a bishop?
Well, the bishop was once a simple monk as well. Alright. The Pillars of Earth from the Ashes, Chapter 1, Philip. Holy cow, this is going to be long if that was just Chapter 1. You helped Francis uncover a conspiracy against the king. You were nominated to become prior of Kingsbridge. You agreed to meet the bishop. You reported Brother Marcus the thief. You knew about Brother Paul's ailment, but did not do nothing to soothe his pain. Remigius still holds you in contempt. You found a message in the mill. Yeah, I really should have found a stone. I was looking for one, I didn't see it. Chapter 2. Oh, who's this? Hunt for food. Oh, there's boar. It's green, though.
I'd rather not.
Dead, rotting, what a waste. Oh, okay. I don't see anywhere else I can go. No? Oh, there we go. Hoofprints. Wait, it's that one there, isn't it? Deer marks, fresh, stay alert, Jack. Oh, there's a deer nearby. And his name is Jack. Okay. Oh, there it is. Was that supposed to take down? What? Oh, there we go. Got it in the head.
Yes.
Wait, you're going to cut it up there?
My name is Jack. For a long time, it was the only name I had known. I was born and raised in a cave by my mother.
We were used to getting by, but that year the winter had been harsh. I was proud to have killed my first deer that day. And while waiting for Mother to help me cure it, I decided to practice my reading.
The cave.
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain.
Remember the verse. Think harder.
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain.
Okay.
Before him, not a single fort remains.
There we go. Oh, we're hungry.
Afternoon was approaching fast, and Mother still hadn't returned. So, if I wanted to cure the meat, I had to do it on my own. Else it would all go to waste.
Soon I will know it all by heart. Okay. Venison. Fun fact, I've never had venison in my life.
I need to cure it. Meat goes bad fast.
Okay. One book is in French, another in Latin. Okay. Earth. Mother needs to chop more wood. Where is she anyways? I have a feeling Mother's dead.
There he is. Charles the Great, the protector of my town. You're coming with me.
Charles the Great made by Mother. Cave upon caves, horses and cows in between. That's what a real town must look like. Caves upon yes, that's totally a town. Inspect Ellen's boat. Wait. What? Ellen and Jack kept a variety of short and long-range weapons in their home. 2 led their lives as outlaws outside of society and protected the protection of the law. A bow can serve as an invaluable tool both for hunting and self-protection. Most outlaws were once accused of a crime, but failed to appear for judgment. According to the law, their contracts, claims, and ownership then fell void. As outlaws have no rights, anyone can harm them or capture them and turn them in. Thus, many outlaws turn to a life of hiding and thievery. Well, Mother didn't take any tools, so she isn't hunting. Where did she go? What did I just eat? Our last nuts and turnips. The rest has gone moldy. Mother says it's worst winter ever set. Okay.
I can't eat it raw. I need to cure it. Meat goes bad fast.
My first deer. Mother will be so proud.
No, I won't abandon him. We are fighting side by side now.
Are you now?
No, it might get dirty.
Oh, I missed. Why'd I do that? Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna cure it. Let's see here. Logs. Hey, kiddo! Welcome! How you doing? Kina. It's Kina.
It's warmer.
Kina.
Now I need some wet wood to make the smoke properly. I can't eat it raw. I need to cure it. Meat goes bad fast.
Okay, so I did that. What am I supposed to do next?
He deserves a worthier enemy.
A worthier enemy. Should I be scared? It says 18 plus. I still have a month to go before I'm 18. Really, it's just bloody. That's the biggest thing I've noticed about this. But usually 18 plus just means that there might be cursing or jokes that are inappropriate for children, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing here.
He deserves a worthier enemy.
Well, after playing Outlast games, I'll be fine. Yeah, I think so, too.
At least they're still good enough for shooting.
I think so as well. Oh, pile of rocks. Let's see here.
Huh? What's that?
I hear a baby. Oh, this is happening at the same time as, when, the baby was born. For slingshot practice. Okay, let's, go towards the noise. Hashtag traumatized. I can imagine. Yes! Okay, so two stories are about to collide.
It was hit by something sharp. That was no animal.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Huh?
Good. He hasn't seen you.
Who is he?
A whip. That's what he is.
A whip?
A whip. That means he's someone bad. I told you about people like him, remember?
Is he a priest?
Is he a priest?
The environment of the game reminds me of God of War. This environment?
Although not an ordinary one. Maybe an official for someone important. I don't like this one bit.
He looks nice though. He's smiling.
Listen, Cub. I am sorry. I know there's so much you want to know about the world out there.
So I'm trying to hear them too.
Stay hidden. And never trust a man of God. Least of all his compassion. You'll either end up in a monastery or at the gallows. Get down.
Easy now, it's just someone little.
Either end up in a monastery or at the galleys. Yikes.
I'm going to follow him. You go home and wait for me, little cub.
So why was there a baby left alone here? This is where the lady was buried. So did he abandon the baby? Yum, my foot. I want to go home. Damn, for free?
Mother?
Okay. Oh.
don't move. We killed a pig thief in Salisbury, we can kill you too. Bloody outlaw. Where's the baby? Did you eat it?
Oh.
I don't have the baby.
Right. What's this?
Give it back.
What do you want with this? You can't read.
Give it back.
Leave the boy be, Alfred.
He took the baby. I saw him take Mother's cloak. He's the only one around. Who else would have taken it?
Wolves.
It was a monk.
A monk took it.
A monk?
Yes, on a horse.
Is that true? Where did he go?
He should take us there.
Leave him alone. He's just a boy.
What is your name, boy? Please. I don't know why I left the child. I thought I couldn't take care of him alone, but I cannot leave him to die either. I have to know if he's all right. Will you help us?
Sure.
You're a good lad. I owe you.
If you want your silly book back, you better keep your word.
Jeez, he's just a bully, isn't he? Oh, Lord have mercy. What are we looking
For
at
now,
here?
I had no choice. The girl was sobbing, while her father remained tense but quiet. The boy kept on pushing me, which confused me greatly. I had never been hated before. If I had any plans of getting away, it would be like hunting deer. I had to stay sharp until the others forgot to be.
Okay.
The monk had crossed a small stream, or he had followed its course north, which would have led him towards
Have
the
to get
next
ready
village.
for work, Sia. Have a good
Either
one,
way, the
kidda.
tracks
Stay
ended
safe
the
at work, buddy,
riverbed
old pal.
as evening was fast approaching. The big man looked at me. "Which way, boy?" he asked. But I could only guess.
Bonk and leave. Shoot, I don't know which way he would have gone. Wait a minute. St. John in the Forest, Montley, Hayston, Monksfield, Bishop's Palace. If I knew what time... Oh, hello. Okay. Kingsbridge, right there. So he's heading away from Kingsbridge? I guess he crossed.
By now, the girl's sobs had ceased, as she had fallen asleep on her father's shoulders. The water was icy, and it hurt. At one point, the boy slipped and fell. I considered my options, but standing in the middle of a stream hardly allowed for a quick escape.
Helped him up.
He slapped my hand away and pushed himself up. When we reached the bank, he was drenched and shook bitterly. He gave me a nasty glare while I was already searching the ground. There were no hoofprints on this side of the stream.
Okay, so we can't backtrack either.
What is it?
Henry got us lost.
Did you?
Papa, I'm tired.
That's all right. Come on, up on my shoulders you go.
No, I'm too heavy, and you're too tired anyway. I will remain steadfast.
You should all get some rest.
Oh, she's such a big girl.
Alfred, stay here with them while I take a look ahead.
No, don't go.
I won't be far, dear. Besides, you can do me a favour while I'm gone. Have an eye on the lads and make sure they get some sleep, all right?
All right.
See? You are steadfast. I won't be long.
You stay where I can see you while my sister rests. And no tricks.
Got it.
Ha.
About the little girl.
Huh? What is it? Did you hear something?
The fog is lifting.
The fog is lifting.
I don't like you. Tell me, why do you care about your book so much? Wait, where is it? You sneaky thief. I knew it. You just want to rob us.
You took it first.
You're an animal. You don't even know what it is.
I'm not an animal. I'm a hunter.
A hunter? What do you hunt?
Boar, duck, deer.
So you are an outlaw. No one's allowed to hunt deer except for the king.
The king?
Yes, the king of the English. You've never even heard about him, have you? You only know how to rob and how to kill.
Yes, I can kill.
Ooh.
Hey, you
Intimidation
see
check.
that? Over there in the fog.
Oh,
There's
no.
something there.
What is that? Oh, no. Don't let the boy behind you.
What is it?
Oh, it's a deer.
A deer. It broke through the ice and died.
Children!
Who is that?
Martha, wake up, dear.
Oh, that's
Who's
his mother.
she?
We met in the forest. I'm Jack's mother. Come here, Jack.
Did you find him?
Yes, dear, we did.
The baby is safe. The monk brought it to a small cell not far from here.
But we won't go there now. Ellen offered us shelter for tonight.
I have. Follow me.
If I'd known you lived this close, my Agnes might have been saved.
Don't fool yourself. When a woman is bleeding inside, it either stops or it doesn't. All you can do is keep her warm, and you did that. I'm sorry, but the living must take care of the living. Jack, give the children some soup, will you? Will you be able to get work soon?
Hard to say.
If soup
People
doesn't
don't usually
Martha.
hire a new master builder in winter. Too cold for stirring the water. Sometimes you get lucky.
Thank you, Jack.
Not this year. Some time ago I had work in Exeter. They offered me the post of builder for the Castellan to keep the walls and defences in shape. It would have kept me busy for the rest of my life. We would have lived like bishops.
Do bishops live well?
What happened?
I refused. All I cared about was working on a cathedral again. I was a fool.
You can do better than to build a church.
Now I'll give some to Alfred,
Well,
since
I
he
worked on
sat
one
there.
once. That was good work. won't ramble on now. But if you ask Martha, she'll tell you everything about it.
Hey, calm down.
You know, a man like you should not beat himself so hard.
No.
Mama, why are you touching that strange man?
Women die in labor. Men abandon their children all the time. It is rare that they return.
Is that what happened to you and your son?
No. That is an altogether different story. One I haven't even told Jack yet. All I can say is, I raised him alone. In this cave,
let's say
outside of
soup
town,
for myself now.
Just us and the forest.
How do you get by?
We hunt, we gather. It works well enough for us two to survive. We almost would have had meat today too. But it started to rot before we could cure it.
Eat well, children. You'll need your strength.
And so do you, Master Builder. Go on, tuck in.
I will. Thank you.
So what's in the soup? It's probably just like watery vegetables.
So, what is it?
I told you that the monk had taken the baby to a small cell nearby. It's true, but I advise you to stay away from there.
What? Why?
Because you abandoned it. That counts as murder.
Then I have to steal him. I have to own up to what I've done. I have to take back my son.
Think for a moment. You have been out of work since summer. A baby needs a lot of care. More than your other children. How will you feed him?
But what am I to do then? Live like you? I don't know a thing about hunting. I'm a mason. Even in a castle I'm more at home than here.
Leave the baby with the monks. He'd be warm and fed. You wouldn't have to carry him while you look for work. And when you do find something, you can come back and fetch him.
I don't know. Since Agnes died, I don't know anything anymore.
You're a good man, Tom Builder. You're kind.
His last
and
name's
gentle
really
and
Builder.
strong. You will do the right thing. You also don't have to go through this alone, you know. Jack and I will have to leave this place soon. The winter is too cruel, and we might not survive if we stayed. We could all travel together.
I don't know. I have my hands full with my children already.
I can help you take care of them. If you promise to teach my son how to get along in the world of men. We may be strangers now, but we would be at each other's side, helping out however we can.
The living must take care of the living.
Yes.
His eyes are glowing! His eyes are glowing!
That night I dreamed of a strange world. There were small castles, dead deer, and a giant called Tom. In that dream I was happy.
The kid
I
who's
tightly held my
talking
mother's
right now.
hand,
His
watching
eyes
the
were
kind
glowing.
giant and learning his mysterious ways.
Okay, you caught a deer, but let the meat spoil. I had no clue how to stop it from spoiling. You ran into Tom Builder and his family. You gave Martha soup first. Alfred tolerated you. You're looking forward to finally leaving the forest. You found information about Jack and Ellen's lives as outlaws. Cool. Chapter 3. The Conspiracy. The Palace of Bishop Walgrid something. Wait, this is where a bishop lives? Okay. I'm going to first pet my horse. Good pony, good
My brother
pony.
is as stubborn as you are sometimes. But I trust him. The bishop has to see this letter.
Alright.
Who am I to approach the bishop at dusk like a thief?
Can't do this. What if I fail? What if I succeed?
If I can face our Lord, then why would I?
Barrel full of apples.
My pony needs to be fed soon. Should I take some?
I'm not going to take any.
I think I'd better not take any of these. I can have my pony fed when I'm back in Kingsbridge. Why would the bishop see me? St. John's Chapel is smaller than this side building. I may lead only...
Maybe he can eat the hay.
My pony should be fed. Do I just take some hay?
I'll take a handful.
My pony needs to be fed.
Okay, let's go feed the pony real quick.
Here. You're still hungry, aren't you?
Okay, let's go inside. I don't want to be accused of thievery is the thing.
Oh, why must I be so nervous? I trust Francis. He knows about these things.
How can I help you?
I have come to see the bishop.
Who may I tell the bishop is visiting?
Prior of St. John.
I am the prior of St. John in the Forest.
And what, may I tell Bishop Wailerin, is the reason for your visit? The bishop insists that I ask.
Okay, openly address.
I carry a letter that proves there will be a war.
A war?
Yes, but the bishop may be able to stop it.
It is urgent, then. I will let the bishop know that you are here. Please, wait here a short while.
Wow. I have to wait out here. Lovely.
If I can face our Lord, then why would I be afraid to face my bishop?
Good question.
If I can face our Lord, then why would I be afraid to face...
Anything else?
What
there's
lies
a gate.
beyond this gate? Oh, I should not distract myself like this.
So what now?
Did I not tell you to wait?
Oh.
Come in. The bishop will see you now.
I thought I made a problem there. You know, I expected someone with a big old
Reverend Bishop Wailerin
white hat.
Please, sit down.
Thank you, Right Reverend.
Is he coming down with the sickness?
Please, call me Wailerin. It seems you were a little impatient. But of course, there is nothing wrong with eagerness. Timothy informed me you are the prior of...
St. John in the Forest, Right Reverend.
Then you must be Philip of Gwynedd.
Oh, he knows him.
I'm surprised you know my name.
As bishop, I am the ex officio abbot of Kingsbridge. So, I am bound to take an interest.
Well, God has blessed us in St. John.
I wish God would confer similar blessings on Kingsbridge Priory. Timothy said you were talking about a war.
Okay, Earl.
Oh, Bartholomew of Shiring. Do you know him well?
As bishop, I am much involved in politics. Though, of course, the church can never be involved enough. Bartholomew is a stubborn man. He is opposed to any suggestions from me, and I am his bishop.
I heard the same about the Earl of Gloucester.
How do you know of this? Ah, your brother Francis is working for Earl Robert of Gloucester, is he not? Did he tell you?
No.
Excuse me. No, I heard at a guest house on my way to Kingsbridge. Unfortunately, I rarely see my brother.
You both must be very busy indeed. You mentioned a war. Tell me, Philip, why are you here?
Was I wrong to come to you, my bishop? Maybe I should have taken the letter to the Sheriff of Shiring.
Eustace is ungodly, arrogant, grasping, and corrupt. So are all sheriffs.
All
Philip,
sheriffs, okay.
how did you get this letter?
I'm not gonna mention.
I found it among Prior James's documents in Kingsbridge. I am staying there for a few days.
Prior James. May he rest in peace.
So he already hurt.
Did he not order everything to be burned?
You know about this?
Sub-Prior Remigius mentioned it once.
I asked them not to burn James's books. The brothers agreed.
Well, and there you found the letter.
Yes.
Timothy, leave us.
I feel that
And
the bishop's
did you
in on
find
this.
Anything else?
No, just the letter. The messenger carrying it had an accident and died near Kingsbridge.
It's always the
War
bishop.
would cost so
Always
many lives.
God thunders wondrously with his voice.
He does great things that we cannot comprehend. The Book of Job. But this is not the work of God, but of Earl Bartholomew.
You are truly the man I have heard so much about. I will call on friends of mine. Pray for us that we can put an end to Bartholomew's plan before it is too late. You did a brave thing for our church, Brother Philip.
Okay.
A brave thing indeed. You'll go back to Kingsbridge Priory now and forget about the sheriff, won't you?
I will.
Forget about the sheriff.
Don't speak of this to anyone there.
I shan't. We should leave.
I need to feed my pony. Let's go grab some apples to give the pony.
Can I just take... I will take just a couple.
Alright, I want to feed my pony. My pony is hungry.
I'd better feed her. There you go. Time to leave, old friend.
Alright. We took care of our pony. The cave.
Did you pack enough food?
I don't want you to starve, Alfred.
You mean those rock-hard nuts? Yeah, I took some.
Anyone seen Martha?
She said she had to piss.
All right. I'll go get her.
That's a way to say it.
You're a mason too, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what have you built so far? I'm sure Jack would love to hear about your work.
Houses. I mostly carve rocks. I haven't built much yet.
That must be hard
Mother
work.
says we
Right.
won't need them anymore.
Tell me, how are you getting along?
Oh, there's Martha. Oh.
They're looking for you. I don't want to leave. It's so dangerous out there. I don't want to get robbed again.
Tom will beat him up.
Tom will beat them up. But since Mama died, he seems so weak.
He seems so weak.
Papa usually protects me. But he can't always be around. He needs to take care of himself too.
Or more now.
We're more now. There will always be someone around. No, that's not true. And I want to stay here where it's safe.
Gonna give her my straw doll.
This knight is Charles the Great. He will protect you. Oh. Am I his princess? You are. Together, you are brave and
I
smart
never understood
and
why
never give
every
up.
little girl wants to be a princess.
All right.
Seems like too much work to me.
I have to stay steadfast. Thank you, Jack. Come on. We're going on a great quest.
We're going on a great quest. Alright.
On our way, I told Martha the names of my trees. There was the birch, Jerusalem, and the oaks, Alexandria and Byzantium. When I pointed out Rome, she laughed and named an apple tree Southampton. The farther we walked, the merrier she became, christening all the new trees Winchester, Bath, Salisbury, while I grew quieter and quieter. Finally, we arrived at a large road. This heads towards Shiring, Tom said. The strangest name of them all.
Alright.
By noon, we had reached the edge of town. Mother gave us some dry prunes to chew while she argued with Tom whether we should head directly to town or past the palace of the so-called bishop. Tom was hopeful to find work at the palace, but Mother seemed uneasy.
Let's go towards the monks.
As we approached the building, Tom noticed the cold in Mother's eyes. Although she had agreed to accompany him to the bishop, she had remained quiet about her true feelings, while Tom didn't see it fit to ask. Gradually, the palace came into view.
Alright.
A servant to the Bishop of Shiring agreed to talk to Tom. He was hesitant, but not unwilling to hire a master builder for the winter. His expression changed, though, when he noticed Mother and me. "I am sorry," he said, not unkindly. "Maybe the Earl of Shiring will hire you. His castle is nearby, and I heard he may be in dire need of people like you." He smiled encouragingly, then sent us off, claiming his bishop had business to attend to at Kingsbridge Priory.
Well, that sucks. Schnitzel! Swinging on a rubber band. Schnitzel! How you doing, Schnitz?
You don't know me. You're misjudging whatever it is I did. I'm willing to forgive your mistake if you accept my offer now.
This is all about family honor to you, isn't it? Perhaps I should tell you about my mother. She was a happy person who loved to laugh and tell stories, but father made her miserable. Oh, he's not a bad man, but solemn and strict. She hated him so much she died from it.
Are you saying you don't like me?
You're so self-centered. You never think about anyone else's feelings. You have no refinement, and you can barely read. What were you expecting?
One day you will see that you are wrong, and then I won't be so forgiving.
Well, wonder what that was all about.
All right. Let's hope it's true and the Earl needs us.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Alfred, keep an eye out. I'll be right back. And boys, try to get along.
An eye out for what?
Papa wants him to look for things that are broken.
Some people don't know they need a mason until you show them.
Papa could fix their walls or build a house.
Well,
one man can build an entire house? I want to see.
Learn what you can, but don't stray too far.
Ugh. Why won't anyone just give me something to eat?
Stay sharp, Jack. People are rarely what they seem. See that knight over there? What does he look like to you?
A small bear.
He looks like a small bear.
True, but even small bears can have an appetite for blood. Just because we are out of the forest, that doesn't mean there are no wolves about.
Oh, don't scare the little girl.
Hello, Jack. Have you ever been to a castle before? No. Castles are very safe places.
Are
People
they?
don't rob you so fast. Mother told me stories about castles, about knights and princesses. Oh, like what? Like the one about Tristan and Isolde. They drank a potion and had to love each other for 3 years. I know that one. Jack, do you think there's a princess in this castle? It would be so nice to see a real princess one day.
Okay.
Hey, boy, come here.
Oh boy, Alfred.
Say, what do you think about Tom?
Tom? He's nice.
He's nice.
Well, let me tell you something. He may seem nice, but he really doesn't care about anyone but himself. Whatever you do, he doesn't care. He'll just drag you into his own misery. So take my advice. If you and your mother want to stay, you better learn to shut up and put yourself second. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, he has very little... He has very little care for his father. Looks a bit like Tom, but he's so different. Are all boys like him? She's been to so many places, knows so much about life, she's not even amazed by this place anymore. What is it with Mother? She seems different. She's less and more grumpy at the same time. This town where it gets water, a hole, and stones around, Mother said. I bet Tom could build a well too. Alright, let's check it out.
Jack, be careful. Don't get too close.
Okay. Is this a castle? I thought it would look more like a cave, nothing like a huge pile of rocks. I thought it would look more like our cave, nothing. Oh. Okay, cross the yard.
I can't believe the Earl allowed his daughter to refuse him. How scandalous.
Well, William Hamley is an idiot. I wouldn't marry him either. She deserves someone better. Such a very bright and charming girl.
No, she's an arrogant one, just like her father.
Don't see that. It's not arrogance. It's nobility. You have to be like that if you
It's not arrogant, it's nobility.
She will do fine. It's the Earl's son I'm more worried about. To think that coward is set to be next in line. At least he knows how to order people around.
Right. What a brat.
Okay. Oh, there I am, right there. Okay. Let's talk to this knight.
What is it, boy? You just want to stand there and stare? All right, then. Let's see what you've got.
Oh.
Reckoned you'd be as ballsy as your ginger, but my mistake. Another time, perhaps. Cheers, lad.
As ballsy as your ginger. What?
All right. I'll give you another chance.
Are you a knight?
Are you a knight?
No talking. That'd be cheating.
Blinked, I guess?
Chickened out again. Shame.
Wait, what is the right answer here? Will you be fighting soon?
Will you be fighting soon?
Why are you asking? All right, let me tell you a secret. Can you keep a secret? What color is your shite, boy?
Brown.
Brown.
Nice. Mine's grey, like ash. But that's a secret, isn't it? For my shite's color is neither your nor anyone else's business. So you'd better keep that to yourself. Got it?
Okay. I'll just leave him.
What a strange boy.
You're a strange man. A house for horses. These men must be very kind. They treat their animals like people. Well, not really. Their clothes look heavy. How do they even move? Let's talk to them.
Are you knights?
We are? Why, you want to be
Daddy
like
After
us?
Dark is
Like
the
you?
game as grim
Tell you
as
what,
brutal
snatch
as
us
the
some
book?
food from the keep, and
I've
we
never
might
read the book,
trade.
so I don't know.
Very good. That should be a valuable first lesson.
I didn't even hear what they were talking about. Right. Okay. But yeah, in the prologue, the mother dies, and there's blood everywhere. So that kind of shows you a little bit of the brutality, I would say. I'd say it is a darker game than I used to play.
Come on. Bring us something tasty. The keep is right up there. You want to become a knight, don't you?
What if I ask?
They wouldn't know.
Oh, okay. Rocks as straight as trees and an entrance made of wood. So strange. My dad is making a lot of noise in the other room, playing my brother's drums. Okay, well, I think we did all the exploring we can for now.
Why don't you go and find Tom? He can tell you a lot more.
Right, Tom.
Alfred thinks Tom doesn't listen to anyone.
He should tell him then.
But how can he, if Tom won't listen?
Well, if Alfred is angry at his father, he must make him listen.
That little rat.
If you keep your feelings secret, Alfred, nothing will change.
Alfred doesn't like your father.
What? Oh, maybe if Papa knew that, he could do something about it. He doesn't talk to Alfred that much.
I can see why Alfred feels like Daddy Dearest doesn't love him. Okay, so where is Daddy Dearest, though? Is it through that gate? To the keep. What's it called? Dark Ages for nothing. That's true. Oh.
Watch your step, you little twit.
Okay.
Don't mind him, boy. That's just William Hamley. He was hoping for a princess, but all he got was a boot.
Oh gosh.
What's he doing? Do you think he forgot something?
Is that Shaggy from
Dignity,
Scooby-Doo?
perhaps?
Yes, a very medieval Shaggy.
Look, you strike me as an honest worker, but we have a right who does all the repairs for us.
Then something else, maybe? I heard rumours that there's all kinds of work here.
Well, unfortunately, it's not builders we're looking for. Actually, it's quite the opposite.
I understand. Thank you for your consideration. Walk with me, boy.
Oh boy. I want to first take a look in here.
I'm sorry, boy. The Lady Aliena won't see any visitors today.
Lady Aliena?
A charming young woman. She lives on top of the keep.
Like a princess?
Well, no. Although, I suppose she would make a splendid queen indeed. For now, she is just the Earl of Shiring's daughter, and quite good at her role, if I may say so.
Oh. There really is a princess.
I want to see the lady.
My, you are just as rude as her previous visitor, aren't you? All want but no manners.
Can I see her?
May I see her?
May I?
As I said already, she won't receive any more visitors today.
Emotional
These not these
damage!
scoundrels. Not after that Hamley boy tried to propose to her. Again. She'd rather enjoy some quiet than another wide-eyed piglet who thinks himself a minstrel. Now, don't start singing, please.
Hamley?
Yes, Percy Hamley's son, William. Now, off you go.
May I see the lady?
May I see the lady?
I told you she is not in the mood for pushy boys right now. She prefers someone a little more pleasant.
Oh, darn.
And farewell to you.
Wow, okay. What
We
about
have
the
followers all over the south of England.
Of course. You're the Earl, after all.
A title doesn't guarantee anything, my son.
don't understand. Is that why you sent all those letters?
We only know what's happening in the south, but Earl Robert is in the west.
Together we control the entire southwest.
Not all of it, but we have messengers in place to keep us informed about everything.
Okay.
Now, be quiet for a moment. I need to think.
That must be the Earl. He looks like an old tree in winter. A small knight. He doesn't look very strong. Maybe he uses a slingshot like me.
No. The Earl is busy, boy.
Okay. Oh, I can go upstairs maybe. But first, let's see here. Chicken leg. Oh. Did I just steal a chicken leg in front of the guy? I think I just stole a chicken leg. Let's see if I can go upstairs.
Stop right there.
Oh.
I'm sorry, boy. The Lady Aliena won't see any visitors today.
Well, darn.
So, have you heard about anyone else who might need a mason?
Wait, where'd Daddy Dares go?
Last summer they were building at the monastery in
There he
Shaftesbury,
is.
but they might be finished now.
I've been to Shaftesbury. Even a fool can see these buildings need work. If the Earl's not worrying about his stalls and his kitchens, it might be something else.
Tell Tom about Alfred.
Alfred is angry.
What? Why?
He says you're selfish and don't care about him.
Thank you for telling me, Jack. I will talk to him later.
Okay, what about Elena?
Did you know there's a princess living here?
Well, I heard the Earl has a daughter, but that's about it.
Okay, something else. They refused.
They refused you.
Oh, just because work rarely falls into one's lap, that doesn't mean there is none. I'll give this place a look over while you tell your mother to be patient.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
Something to convince the Earl that keeping things the way they are won't do for long. Could be something small, like washed out mortar or a loose column. Yeah, I need to see the hole before I can carve the rock.
Tom needs work. Must keep an eye out for things to repair. What do you need work for?
What do you need work for?
It pays. It buys shelter and clothing and we don't have to starve. Not everyone can live in a forest, boy.
No?
No. People need to be around people. And for that, things have to be set in stone. Like the laws in towns, or rents, or wages. If everyone did whatever they liked, things would get very bad very quickly.
It would be anarchy. Could you work somewhere else?
Can't you work somewhere else?
Not if we want to eat tonight.
Is there anything else to tell Tom about? No. Alright, that's everything we can do.
I'm going to talk to some people. You just keep an eye out. And if you see something I can fix, let me know.
There's a lot that could be fixed.
This looks good to me.
Okay.
Is anything broken here?
My nose, I guess, and a few of my ribs.
Apart from that, we're fine.
I wonder what people think about the princess.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's go back across the yard then. Oh boy.
This isn't broken, is it?
Walk up the yard, wall. And then talk to him about the princess. You must have a tank of infiniteness there.
There's a princess in that tower.
You mean Lady Aliena? Right. She is something, isn't she?
Alright, let's ask if he knows anything about repairs.
Is anything broken here?
Well, these battlements could use a fresh stone or two, but apart from that...
Alright. Oh. No! Don't click off! Stop clicking off! Click, 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 click. Clickety, click, 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 click. Clickety, click, click, sha-la-la. Ooh! I just figured something out, actually. No, I don't need to walk the wall. I want to get off the wall. Am I going to have to go all the way around? I think I'm going to have to go all the way around. And I have to use the bathroom. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I feel so much better. Alright. Let's give this to them.
I found this in the keep's kitchen. Can you teach me how to be a knight now?
Shit. Oh, no. You shit. You can't just steal from the Earl.
We were messing with you, lad. Just messing.
Put that thing away. Quick. Let's pretend we didn't see it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Boy, do us a favor and stay small.
There are too many fully grown bastards out there already.
Hard to tell where to stick your sword first.
Oh, no. Oh, they regret their life choices. They regret their life choices. Ramshackle. Okay, I guess I'll head back. First, I'll tell her about the princess.
There is one.
What?
There is a princess here.
Oh, show me.
Oh, no. How old is the game of chess?
My lady,
Yes, Matthew?
there are 2 children downstairs, desperately wanting to see you.
Children?
A rather cheerful little girl, and an annoying boy.
Well, considering that it is my role to tend to my father's guests, I believe I can see them.
Your father let you renounce a wedding. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you declined this as well.
But a cheerful little girl?
And an annoying boy.
We will get along. You may bring them up.
Okay. Well, I thought it was going to turn out worse.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's you.
I noticed you and your parents from my window. What can I do for you?
Hello. We'll start with.
You're quite shy, aren't you? Would you like something to eat?
But they won't serve food yet.
They do what I tell them. I will have Matthew get you some bread.
Yes, please. Where's your mother?
My mother died.
Aren't you sad?
I was, but that was a long time ago. My brother Richard can't even remember her.
My mother's dead too.
When did she die?
Last week.
Oh. Who's that woman with you then?
That's my mother.
And where's your father?
I never had a father.
Where did you come from then?
Oh boy.
From my mother. All young things come from their mothers. What have fathers got to do with it?
I think you should have a word with your mother. Come on, I want to show you something.
You're so clueless.
Have you ever been up this high before?
No. Wow. All the people look
I've
so
been
small.
higher and scared
Like
the
little
entire
mice.
time.
You must be up here every day.
I used to, but nowadays I try to hold myself back.
Why?
We are about to make some great enemies. If our first assault fails, they may want to lay siege to our castle, so I will have to get used to staying up here for a long while. I suppose this view will bore me soon enough. Till then, I'm trying to keep it special.
And you're sharing it with us. I don't think that I'll ever get bored by this.
Come on, let's go back down. Matthew will take you to your parents.
She is a nice young lady.
How did it go?
Oh,
No,
she was
City.
so pretty. Don't
No,
you
City.
agree, Jack?
The Lady Aliena thinks there will be an attack.
Here, go find Tom and tell him.
Okay.
The Earl is preparing for battle.
Oh, you must tell Papa. He'll want to know.
The Earl is going to battle soon.
The more reason staying here is a stupid idea.
I found a weakness in the castle.
You? Right.
Okay. Old brood boy he is. Alright, we need to go this way. And I believe he was this way. Yep. Okay, first off, well, let's first tell him about the war, just in case.
Lady Aliena is expecting an attack.
An attack? So the Earl is planning to go to battle. That's very helpful, Jack. Now, why don't you help me find some damage to the castle?
He still wants to work
He
here.
might not want to fight if his defenses are in bad shape.
The well is in bad repair.
It is? Yeah, very good, Jack. That's one thing the Earl needs to get fixed for sure. Now, see if you can spot any more damage.
Okay, I need to look for more damage. Let's go to the keep and see if we can find anything there.
Tom wouldn't find work here.
Right. Okay. Let's cross back across the yard. Or
Hello, my name is Jack.
so many people, what are they all doing here? There's not even a forest nearby.
Is anything broken here? They're not talking to me.
Huh.
This isn't broken, is it?
Okay.
I don't know.
We already know the well.
Tom wouldn't find work here. Tom wouldn't find work here. Tom wouldn't find work here.
We already got the well.
I should tell Tom.
Can't leave the gatehouse. Oh, right there. That definitely needs repaired. Now we'll report to Tom. Yo, Tom, we found a wall. Yo, yo.
There is a wall without water.
If that's true, you have a very keen eye. Now, see if you can spot one more area of damage.
Oh, gosh. I have to find more.
This isn't broken, is it? Is anything broken here?
Well, these battlements could use a fresh stone or two, but apart from that...
Oh, I don't remember looking at that view. I can see Shire and the Bishop's Palace. Is our forest behind it all?
This looks good to me.
Well, that's not helpful. Okay. Will I see anything if I go this way? No. Did anything happen? Nope. Okay. Wait, I want to try something else out. I'm afraid I'm going to get in a lot of trouble for this, but...
I don't know.
Nope, nothing going on there. What if I gave these
Alfred
workers...
said he was hungry.
Alfred. Alfred. Oh, Alfred!
Where did you get that?
Just eat it.
Is there a what, too?
I can see
A
we're
dark
gonna be
knight.
good
Oh,
friends.
Batman. Alright, become friends with Alfred. Cool.
Tom wouldn't find work here.
Alright, is there a Batman too? Probably a bad idea. Oh boy. Bad idea. This has got to be a bad idea.
What's swinging his slingshot at us?
Oh, don't worry. Nothing ever hits me. It's almost a miracle.
Oh no.
Blimey, wish I was you.
OMG. Oh, there's a letter on the ground. That wasn't showing up as a pick-upable until now. Burnt letter, inspect. Letter dated December 25th, 1135. Lady Aliena, I await our union with great expectation. My father is one of the richest men in the country, and yours, the Earl of Shire. We shall be as powerful as no other family, but you need not to blush about our upcoming meeting, my lady. You will suit me well. My father is building us a house. You will cook, clean, and host guests, and tend to my horses. Long nights shall be your reward. William of Hamley. Wow, no wonder she wanted to turn this guy down.
I told you, the Earl is busy.
I'd rather not.
If you don't behave, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Oh no! Get into trouble with the Earl of Shiring. Oh! Ah, this is the perfect time to end. This is hilarious. I knew one of these days I'd slingshot someone and it'd be like, you're dead. You are ended. Goodbye. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so it started with me over in this area. That's good. That's good. But yeah, we're going to end it here. If you lords and ladies enjoyed this stream and haven't followed yet, please follow. I'd very much appreciate it if you do. I will see you not next Monday because I have things I have to do Tuesday. Nom 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 nom. Bye. Have a great day.